Good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing? I know you missed us. This is your girl Charmaine, and we're on live talk with with Terry and Charmaine. So before we start, welcome for those who are on my Facebook. Thank you for joining. And we're talking today on an awesome topic. But let me introduce my beautiful co host. This is Miss Terry Ann Hill. She is hailing out of Virginia. Terry is a mom, she's a grandma, she's a caregiver, and she's working this business on a full time basis. What business? The Planet Marketing and Networking business, where we're selling one thing, and that is travel. Terry loves helping families. She knows 100% about the business, and she is a servant leader. Welcome, my sister Terry. How are you doing today?
I am so honored as always to be on this platform with you, sis. And for those who are on my YouTube channel that may not be familiar with Charmaine, Charmaine Dollhouse Morgan is a phenomenal, consistent go getter in Planet Marketing. I mean, the footprint that she's making is not only in the Cayman Islands, but it's international. And to do this working full time in your local government and also having another business and being a wife, a mom, and a grandmother yourself, girl, hats off.
Thank you. So today we are talking on the topic of why your environment matters. And this is holistically. Why your environment matters, who inspire you, what is your why? So Terry, when you hear that topic, why your environment matters, what comes to your mind?
In this business, working for yourself, you have to learn how to say no, and you have to be very disciplined. So why environment matters is one, we have to communicate with our families when we're going to be away and get those conversations have because unfortunately an unhappy home generates unneeded stress and not being able to be focused on your work. What about yourself, Charmaine?
Yeah, I will counter that as well and echo it because as you say, when you work this system, communication and your environment, if you have a spouse or a family member who is not on board with you, even when I say on board, who's not supporting you, it could be very difficult. It can be very difficult to work it. But if you have that support, I don't mean them doing the business, but them give you that support, give you that space to actually work if you have aggressive goals, that is a game over for you because once you have that support, you don't have to be focusing on, oh, this person not supporting me, that person not supporting me. You're full speed ahead in what you're doing. So yeah, it's who inspires you to push. For me, my grandbaby inspires me to
Hmm.
push. When I look at him, I have when I don't feel like it, I have to kick myself in the butt and says, you have to do this. So Terry, who inspires you?
My bank account. I mean, it's the reality, the way that the economy is right now. But if I had to put, if I, to be honest, who, if I put a name beside it, it'll be our director,
Hmm.
Director Tiffany Dion Barber. She inspires me,
Hmm.
you know.
But that is not even a question to. I wasn't even thinking about director because that's a given.
Mhm.
That is such a given with her. Like we have a director that no shade on any other director in the company because we have good directors in the company, but ours is the best. Just saying that. I'm not even sorry about saying it. When I look at her and see what she goes through, but she's still going, I always say if she can do it, why can't I do it?
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, this we work for this business is our own. So it's our business for ourselves. And so we don't have to clock in or check anybody. We don't have any management. But when you have someone that supports you and cheers you on, you go through a brick wall in order to make sure that not only while you win, they win too.
Exactly. And I mean, our environment is just our team environment is a team environment you want to be in.
Hmm.
I don't know if I, and I'm being very transparent, I don't know if I would still be in this system if I wasn't in this team environment. Because being very transparent, there are days that you're going to feel like, why am I even doing this? Why bother? But then you get that reality check, you get that kick in the butt, and you're saying, but director is doing this and she's going through this and she's doing it still. And it's like, I told her, and I say, I'm serious. I will follow her to the end of the earth. I'm not giving up on this because this is not a microwave system. It's not a get rich quick system. This is a long term success system. It's a long term success. And you have to place yourself in an environment where you're able to push forward. What's your thoughts, Terry?
Exactly. When I got introduced to this opportunity, I was on a team setting with you and others, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is like home." Who goes on a Zoom meeting and feel like home? We do. Um, it's a family. You know, we learn each other and we learn each other's habits. If you didn't post by a certain time on a day, if I don't, somebody else gonna reach out to you, Charmaine, and see how are you okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what we got here. And I've never worked. I mean, I have a cleaning business. I don't have no team. I don't have nobody. In this business, we got each other, and I love that.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And as you said, if I don't post, I'm getting, what happened? I don't hear you. I don't see you. And there's sometimes I set my posts to go out, and for some reason I get busy and I don't. And I'll get a message. Are you okay? I just didn't think of you this morning. So our environment, and I am in the Cayman Islands. I'm not in the states. I'm not in the U.S. I'm not in any of the what do you call them, the states.
Mhm.
In none of it. I am in the Cayman Islands. I'm not in the United States. But you will never know that
No.
by the way how our team behaves. And I tell people the support that I get not being in the United States is off the chart. I can call on anyone. I'm going to give you a prime example. I have somebody who wants to do a cruise, but from Panama.
Okay.
When I put into their group, I'm trying to do a cruise from Panama. Any suggestion? Somebody reached out.
Hmm.
I live here. Let us talk. I live here. So it's just a matter of being there, being present. I know that you have a family that will support you.
Can I add something to that, Charmaine?
Definitely.
Closed mouths don't get fed. So, in order to feel the family, you have to be part of the family.
Hmm.
So, you can't sit on the sidelines and be invisible and wonder why people don't see you.
Exactly. Exactly. So you have to know that if you want something, ask for it.
Hmm.
Ask for it. That's the only way you're going to get it. And you
Hmm.
have to build your environment, you know. You have to build your environment. Don't sit back and, I say, what we say in the islands, don't sit back and be stush. I don't
Hmm.
talk. Talk. Tell people what
Hmm.
you want, what you need. And best believe you're going to get it. You ask for it, you're going to get it. But just don't sit back and don't do anything. Terry, how did you feel when you just joined?
I felt I felt like that kid that got into Girl Scouts or something. Like I was excited because I felt I started a business, but I joined a community.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the best way I can say, you know how people have those Facebook groups,
Mm-hmm.
and all it is people is faces on a screen.
Mm-hmm.
But we're a community that are they're living and breathing, and to be able to be attached to that,
Mm-hmm.
that felt real good to know I had that support. How did you feel, Charmaine?
But I felt real, I'll be honest, I felt awesome because being on the island and don't know anybody that's doing this when I started and joined the team and then being able to come on the Zooms, seeing people on the Zoom and they weren't judgmental. That was my thing. I was not around any judgmental person. So I
Mhm.
was able to open up very quickly as opposed to what usually happens when I go somewhere new. Because when I go somewhere new, it takes me a while to open up, but not with the team. I was able to open up very quickly. I mean, those were the days when Director Shedrick White would come on sometime.
Yeah.
I remember Director saying to us one morning, "Oh, we're having a special guest," and I'm like, "Okay, do, come on anyway." And when I came on, I'm sure I'm glad. I don't think she has a picture, and I'm glad for it because I can remember the expression on my face when the line opened and the guest was Director White. It's like he's actually on. Oh my god.
Okay, but wait a minute. People that's listening may not know who Director White is. Director White is number one income earner in the United States and number two in our whole company. And he is our main person. And he took time to get in front of our team and pour into us. And you can't put a price tag on that.
And we're not talking about a team meeting that happened like 5 o'clock in the evening. We're talking about my time was like I think it was like 6 o'clock my time, which was
Mhm.
like 7 o'clock US time. So it's
Mhm.
like, damn, this man came out of his bed and what? Listen, not on that, and then oh my gosh, this millionaire, he is out here talking to us and literally answering our questions because I tested it because that's just me. I asked a question and he
Mhm.
answered. He answered me. I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, I'm good to go. Yeah, so I mean, it was totally, totally amazing.
Mhm.
And I decided when that happened that day, because like I said, I like to test things. When that happened that day, I said to myself, okay, this is the team I'm supposed to be on.
Mhm.
This is the team because this man didn't have to come out of her. Our director didn't have to don't have to come out of her bed.
Right.
She's a director. She's a three-star director. She doesn't have to come out of her bed.
Mm-mm.
Can I tell you? Every Monday morning, 5 a.m. my time, 6 a.m. U.S. time, we have a prayer meeting.
Yes, we do.
Every whether it's one person, whether it's two people, we have a prayer meeting every Monday morning. She didn't have to do that. She has put everything in place for us that we really don't need to go outside. It's like she's like a mother who has put every step of the way that your children need something, it's there. So you
Right.
don't have to go anywhere for it. So your environment is crucial,
Mhm.
especially when you're an entrepreneur and you are building towards legacy. What's your
Yeah.
thoughts, Terry?
Amen to that, sis. It is crucial.
So
Mhm.
it's amazing. Listen, let me tell you, people might say, oh, network marketing, and I don't stop, breathe. If you have to do a brick and mortar, they always tell you save 1 year salary
Mhm.
in order to get it done, right?
Mhm.
You're not doing a brick and mortar. You're doing an online. You have a laptop, a phone, internet, you're good to go. Your overhead costs less per day than a cup of coffee.
Yes, it does.
If you're in the islands, your cup of coffee is gonna be about $5 plus, up, 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 up. And that is our money, which is like six something, seven something US.
Mhm.
Your overhead per month is less than that. So,
Mhm.
so I would say to you, think about your environment. What are you doing now to get supplement income? If you're not doing anything, you need to start doing something. If
True.
you're doing something, think about your environment. What are your thoughts, Terry?
Exactly. I mean, because right now the way economy is, not having enough finances can bring unhealthiness and toxicity in the home because you're overstressed, your energy levels down, you're tired because you're worried about other things. And unfortunately, the reality is, if in a household where there's married couples or was it cohab people living together, I can't even get the word out. It could cause arguments.
Yes.
So think about, and then this is the other thing about environment. This business does not take a lot of time to work.
Exactly.
Sometimes people have to go out and work other businesses that take them further away from home.
Hmm.
We can work this business anywhere at any time.
Exactly. Because one of our team members said she booked a cruise. She booked a cruise when she was on a cruise with
I
another
remember
person.
that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
So you can work this anywhere. You
Hmm.
just have to go for it. I say to you, because we grew up on hearing no so often, get
Hmm.
that childlike adventure spirit again and start doing it for yourself. Nothing is wrong with your why being you.
Hmm.
Doing it for me. Terry said she's doing it for her bank account. So
Hmm.
nothing is wrong with your why being you until, and your why doesn't have to stay your why, because as you progress, it changes over time. But I say to you, don't sit down, procrastinate, and don't get something done. You,
Amen.
you have to get something done. Supplement income is not a luxury anymore, it's
No.
a necessity.
Yeah. And you're in the Cayman Islands and we're in the States. It is money being needed is an international global need right now.
Exactly. And you might be saying, oh, I don't have anyone to talk to. Mm-mm. You have somebody to talk to. And you might be saying, well, everybody's doing this. There's billions of people in the world. So we can still do it. Don't procrastinate. And if you are in this, if you are in teletravel, planet marketing system, do not be a secret agent.
No.
As my sister in success said, closed mouths don't get filled. I spoke to somebody this week. She's already in it. Why are you being a secret agent?
Hmm.
Come out and do it. I spoke to somebody else. She's in it. You're not using it. Why? But you're traveling.
Right.
So it's a matter of use what you have.
Hmm.
It's not get rich quick. It's work your way to what you want to get to.
Exactly.
So Terry, tell what's your closing thoughts on your environment matters?
If your environment is impacted adversely because you need extra funds, every night, let's reword that, daily at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're having information sessions to let people know, to make an educated decision if this business could be able to provide that relief in your environment that's needed.
Exactly. And in addition to the 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central meeting, we have one 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Another information session. There is no obligation. You come, you listen. If it's for you, good. If it's not for you, good. No foul. We just want you to know what we're doing, that you can see what it is. And I would say to you, don't go to somebody else and ask the question. Just come and ask us. Come
Yeah.
and listen, get your questions answered. But this is something you do not want to push it aside, because if someone was to say to you, Terry, what is one regret you had with this system? What would it be?
I ain't start sooner.
And that's mine. I was given this opportunity in 2016, I want
Mhm.
to say 2015. I was in the space of, I was in the frame of mind then, didn't start it. And all those years passed. 2023, the person didn't even pitch me anything. The person just put something up on social media. I didn't even know the person.
Mhm.
I reached out, and for me that was a good time. And I'm here now, not going anywhere. And I keep saying, if I had started this earlier.
Mm, that right there.
Exactly.
Mm,
But I'm here now, not
yes.
going anywhere.
Mhm.
And I'm going to tell you, you might be saying, these women come on every week talking about. Yes, we're going to talk about it all the time.
And is.
Mhm. We will be on talking about it all the time because you know why? It works. It's a proven system, and we need you to know about it.
Exactly.
And I will say to you, do not wait until you need a plan B to start searching for one. We had a
Say it
team.
again.
Don't wait until you need a plan B to start searching for one because we have a team member who started her plan B before she needed one so that when she needed one, it was already here.
Hmm. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So, Terry, can you tell the people who's watching how they can get in touch with you?
Absolutely. On Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Terry Hill Empowers. How about you, Charmaine?
On Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, it's Charmaine Dalhouse Morgan or Shambi Travel. And you can also WhatsApp me or call me at 1345 926 2772. 1345 926 2772. I will say, call myself if you want to talk to me about it. Call Terry if you want to talk to Terry about it. But don't sit on it.
Don't.
Nothing is wrong with coming and hearing what we're doing. If it's for you, good. If it's not, no foul. Don't sit on it. Don't wonder if. I would
Mhm.
say to you. So have thank you, my sister. Thank you for joining me this evening.
Thank you for having me. And look, I'll see you in a little bit.
I know, yes, see you in a little bit.
All right. Take care.